good, y'all? Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the boy, man. Big NPH, the biggest, man. Hey, so y'all been out the loop. Last week, it might have been a couple days ago, Jayda went on live. She was doing something on live, and a girl comment and said something about a rumor about a little baby fucking her baby daddy. I mean, little baby fucking Ari. So her baby daddy fucking Ari, and she confirmed it on live. And man, this is why when you make a child or when you get married, you have to be very careful. And I'm not on here to bash Jayda for what she did. And the reason why I'm not bashing Jayda for what she did, because we don't know what Lil Baby did in the background, right? We've already heard stories about Lil Baby paying top dollar for pussy and shit. I mean, it's obvious he cheats, but we don't know what else he did for her to be on this level. She literally is the definition of watch this. That motherfucker went on live and said, watch this. Hey, and men, whoever's around you has equity in your kingdom. Woman has a big equity in your kingdom. Can I be honest? The way I feel like fuck 50-50. I think it's really 60-40. I think woman has the most equity in your kingdom. Whatever she says, however she moves, it's a reflection on you. And she, you know, from the perspective of being a mother, what she did was selfish. I will say that, because at the end of the day, you could be taking food out of your kids' mouths. The only way I could see that being okay is if people knew in the background. So if like Moneybagg knew already or something, that little baby was fucking her, and if people knew in the background already, and she knew they was never gonna do no business no more, alright, I could see her, I guess I could see her being like, man, fuck this nigga, I'm exposing. But from that perspective, from the perspective of the child, what she did was selfish, man. Y'all can get on here and say, man, you know, I know the women gonna disagree with that one, but I mean, it was selfish because you got in the way of business, not just with one person, but with two people, because now Herbo ain't gonna work with Lil Baby. So now you done got in the way of Herbo's bag with Lil Baby, which was kind of corny. But Herbo rocking with Bag, right? Herbo's gonna pick Bag side anyways, because you know they had the type of relationship they have, and you know, you done fucked that up, and you done fucked up a relationship with Lil Baby and Moneybagg Yo, who actually do have a hit together. Y'all remember a couple years ago they had that joint All of a Sudden around COVID. It's pretty good, pretty catchy record. That was my shit. I used to love that song. So from a business perspective, from looking at it from a motherly perspective, what she did was wrong, because you got in the way of business. Now, you know, these niggas ain't finna do no more business, and you never know, one of them might heat up, right? Bag might heat up again, and Lil Baby might need him, or vice versa. Lil Baby might heat up, and Bag might need him. But now, you know, you done took, you know, food out your son's mouth, or daughter. I don't know what they got together, but from that perspective, she was wrong. But from the perspective of emotions, you never know how far a woman will go when you do her wrong, and that's a risk you take. Especially, it gets more malicious. You know, boyfriend and girlfriend, it can get malicious. We've seen instances where boyfriends and girlfriends, you know, tore each other down online, or got to fighting, or somebody got unalived. We've seen it. But I feel like it's always intensified when there's a baby or a wedlock involved. And in this situation, it's a baby involved. So, you know, the emotions are intensified. You know, y'all lives are in the spotlight. Y'all got a baby together. He out here fucking this girl, that girl, the third. He not just fucking unfamous girls. He not just fucking unfamous girls. He not doing what Stefan Diggs. That's why Cardi B and Stefan work. Because Offset was fucking celebrities. Stefan Diggs, he fucking, girls we ain't never seen, never heard of. And this the same. And I'm looking at Jayda and Cardi kind of the same. I think Jada's main thing she was mad about was who Lil Baby was smashing. Because these people probably be in the same rooms with her. When, let's say back in the day, Lil Baby go to a war show or go here and there and Jayda with him, and these bitches probably, hugging and friends and it's just crazy, man. It's crazy. I think it shouldn't have happened. I think she shouldn't expose it just for her child, just to not ruin business for her son. But like I said, I'm not gonna 100% take Lil Baby's side. I'm not gonna say Jayda was wrong for what she did. She's a woman. Women are emotional, and it's not a bad thing. They are emotional. It's a double-edged sword. It's a catch-22 with the emotions. When they're good, when you're treating them right, emotionally, typically, not all the time, but typically they treat you a little better. You treat them like shit, hey, you never know how far she gonna take it. So I think Lil Baby, I think he underestimated Jayda Wayda. Lil Jayda, I think he underestimated Jayda. And I think also it was easy to underestimate her because of her positioning in life. He probably looks at her, not really, self-made, not really independent, can't do much, and probably feel like her word ain't got no weight. When in all actuality, it does. Her word has weight just off the strength of her having an association around you. A lot of women still gonna follow her and follow her word and be influenced by the things she says and does and wears and all that. Man, my opinion, I think all the men in this situation should just stay quiet. I don't think y'all should feed into this. Honestly, I don't even think y'all should. My personal opinion, even though it's gonna be weird for it not to get in the way of the business, because all three of y'all have probably hung out. Maybe even all three of y'all have hung out at once. It wouldn't surprise me. All three of y'all have probably hung out and probably have some level of a friendship. Not saying y'all buddy, but y'all probably got some level of friendship, and even if not, even if y'all don't have a level of friendship, y'all just being associates still requires a level of being around each other. Y'all done all y'all. I know I'm 99% sure all three of them have done features with each other. I'm 99% low. We heard a G Herbo Moneybagg. We heard a Lil Baby Moneybagg. I'm pretty sure there's a G Herbo and Lil Baby song somewhere. It's sad that it's gonna get away in the business of artists that come from three different cities too. I think that's one thing that people are missing out on. Why what Jayda did was very, and when I say destructive, I don't mean to say destructive like she's a bad person, because she got emotions. She a human too. Just because she not super famous, just because everybody not going, saying her name as much as Lil Baby and all that, she's still a human. She got emotions. She's a woman. And, you got three artists from three different cities. Moneybagg Yo from Memphis, Lil Baby from Atlanta, and G Herbo from Chirac. Those three different fan bases, three different areas. What she did was, it's what they say about hell and a woman scorned and whatever. Y'all don't let me fuck up no quote, but man, she showed that, man. Jayda literally is the definition of watch this. Like, that's my new nickname for Jayda. Watch this. Motherfucker said watch this. And they gonna keep playing. Watch this. Hey, I ain't mad at it. You know, was it mature? Was it the right thing to do? Maybe not. But it's hard for me to say it was or wasn't, because off of the public allegations and things we've already seen about Lil Baby, I'm not in Lil Baby's circle. I'm not in his life, but I'm 95% certain there's a lot more dirt. Or if not a lot, there's more dirt at least, and more things that just haven't came to the light that she know. And you know, like a human, that shit, you know, probably bottled up, and she, you know, that was an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? So that's my take on the whole situation. You know, it was bad for the business in terms of like feeding, you know, for your child and things of that nature. But you know, we don't know what Lil Baby done did to her. So y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. This big NPH in the away team, man. Swish. I think What's Her Face shouldn't respond to this too. My personal opinion, I don't think Ari should feed into this. I don't think Ari should feed into this shit. I don't think anybody else should feed into it. I don't think Ari should feed into it. I don't think Moneybagg should feed into it. I don't think Lil Baby should. I think, you know, all parties involved should just take that to the chin, you know, and leave it at that. So, but you know, then these are just my opinions. You know, everybody got their own opinion on the shit. Some people gonna feel like what she did was right. Some people gonna feel like what she did was wrong. I gotta take a more gray area approach where it's hard for me to say right or wrong. Cause you know, I know I'm talking in circles, and this is the last time I'm gonna say it. But we just don't know what Lil Baby done did to that girl. So y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. Big NPA, Swish, never miss.